Basketball fans to Pollard Gymnasium, where tonight the Speedway Sparkplugs will take on the Cascade Cadets. Once again, I'm here with Coach Wanell before the game. Coach, let's go back to last weekend, Saturday or maybe the weekend before that, I'm not even sure. Let's talk a little bit about the North Montgomery game. It was a good win, 60-42.
Thank you.
Give us your thoughts on that game.
Real good. We're getting better defensively, and that Lord knows we needed to after the first couple games, and the boys have been coming in working hard. Montgomery's a physical team, not an easy place to play. We came off of a tough conference game Friday night, then had to turn around and play at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in front of nobody. Friday night was a good crowd, good vibe, all that type of stuff. So I give our boys credit for coming out ready to play and with some enthusiasm, and some energy. So Drew Metallic ended up scoring his 1,000th point on his career in that game, and I believe that led to him being named the IBC District 2 Player of the Week. So really neat stuff. Boys are playing hard, getting better. We just got to keep, like we were talking about before we came on, just try to keep getting a little bit better every day.
Sure. You talk about games like that where it's not like the night before where there's a lot of people there. I know one time Jack Kiefer at Lawrence North, to emphasize that to his team when he came out for the game the next day, he had blue jeans on and a jacket to make sure that they knew this is going to be a lunch pail game.
Right,
this
no doubt.
And I know exactly what you're talking about. The games that after a big game, especially when you're playing in the afternoon,
right.
It's even more than that. So you had a week of practice. At this time of the year, how much time? I know later in the year you'll spend more time on game prep. Do you continue to spend obviously a lot of time on fundamentals and things like that? But what's your, like during a week like this, what would be your overall philosophy on your practices?
We spend daily work on fundamentals, like whether it be ball handling, shooting. Obviously, we get stuff like that in, but we do shell drill every single day. We do some type of transition defense every single day because I feel like that's who we are. I mean, we have to be. We've talked about this before. I'm not sure we're the team that's going to play in track meets and be successful. We've got to be like you said with Jack Kiefer. We got to, pack our lunch and be ready to play for 32 minutes. And we're getting better at that. And I think our, North Montgomery and Beech Grove were much better in terms of that. Staying sharp for 32 minutes and trying to do what we're supposed to do on defense every single time. And that's what we need to keep working on. Offense is what it is. I don't ever really worry too much about offense. We're trying to continue to fine-tune shot selection and things like that. I mean, one thing that I say to these guys all the time, shooting is not an equal opportunity deal. So we need to, and if you take bad shots, to me, they're just the same as a turnover. You know what I mean? A lot of times, bad shots, you don't get those rebounds, crashing the glass offensively, and it spurns, transition basketball for them. So I think we're getting a little bit better at that. We're excited to be coming home, and we've got obviously a long stretch at home, but I think we shoot the ball better, as most two teams do in their home gym. And I'm looking forward to some guys, maybe breaking out a little bit and starting to get some confidence on that offensive end because we need some guys to step up and help Drew and help Kendrick.
Sure. Well, tell us a little bit about what you know about Cascade. They've only had a couple of games, so small sample size, but what kind of game would you expect tonight?
Well, I think they're very explosive. They're 15-9 last year and bring all those key contributors back. All those key contributors were just big-time players on a state champion football team, and I think anytime that you are part of a group that sets a goal like winning the state championship, puts a plan together and executes the plan and sees it come to fruition, I mean, those guys are winners. They're confident. They expect to go in on the road and win, so we're going to have to play for 32 minutes, and we're going to have to play well for 32 minutes to fight out a win. Everywhere we look, what we talked about all week, first off, we got to sprint back, man, because they like to play fast, and they like to get threes up quick. But then once we do that, man, every pass is somebody that can do something with it.
Sure.
So we've got to be able to guard somebody on every single pass, close out, help, make them pitch it, keep that thing going. And play well tonight.
Sure. All right. Hey, sounds good. We'll be looking for those things, and we'll give you a talk after the game.
I'm sorry about that. I'll tell you, I got distracted here.
Oh, you're good.
We are trying to pass it.
Welcome back, basketball fans, to Pollard Gymnasium, where tonight Speedway Sparkplugs will take on the Cascade Cadets. I'm here, as always, with my sidekick, Shane Clampett. And Shane, let's go ahead and get the lineups first, and we'll talk a little bit about Cascade's dilemma coming into the game.
Yeah.
First of all, for the Cascade Cadets, coached by David Carpenter in his 5th year, they play really a 4-man out, so we won't give them centers and forwards, whatever. But Ryder Williams, a 6'2 junior. Number 3, Mason Warren, a 6'4 senior. Mason's wearing number 12. Brady Trebley, a 6'2 senior, number 22. Toby Savini, a 5'10 senior, number 40. And TJ Turner, a 6'2 sophomore, number 32. For the Sparkplug, Drew Metallic comes in, averaging 30.5 points a game.
Wow.
Drew's 6'7 senior, wears number 3. Kendrick Kaiser, 5'11 senior, wears number 1, averaging around 12.5 a game. AJ Lund, a senior also, 5'9 perimeter player, number 13. AJ averaging around 4.5 a game. Owen Seaver, our only really a big inside player, 6'6 senior, number 23, averages 3.5 both points and rebounds. And rounding out the starting lineup will be Kyle Murley, perimeter player, 6' junior, number 32. Kyle's averaging around 4.3 points a game. As I didn't mention, probably Cascade comes in 1-1, win over Frankfurt, and Monday night a loss to Mooresville. And of course, Sparkplugs come in with a record of 2-2. Coach, I know you football and everything. Big congratulations, first of all, to the Cadets on their state championship.
Oh my gosh, couldn't be more happy for Coach Simmons. Coach Simmons is one of the best people around. Been friends with him since he got the job, and really enjoy working with him. And we played against him for a long time, and you could see this coming. He's done a great job with their program and their weight room and their wing tee offense. Was really excited for him. It's good to see good people win, right? And that was exciting for me.
Sure.
Great kids, good group of kids. And, man, were they good at football this year. Yep. Holy cow.
And we'll talk a little bit as the game progresses about the challenge of the head basketball coach now bringing these guys in and having very few practices.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that during the game.
On the campus of Speedway High School for tonight's varsity basketball contest between the visiting Cascade Cadets and your Speedway Sparkplugs. At this time, we would ask that you please rise and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem performed by the Speedway High School pep band. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, to the visiting Cascade Cadets. At guard, number 3, Ryder Williams.
Tonight's officials are sponsored by 2020 Eye Physicians of Indiana. With 2 convenient locations in Speedway and Indianapolis, the doctors at 2020 provide the high-quality care that patients deserve, helping everyone see the court more clearly.
Plugs get the tip, tipped out of bounds. Still our ball, though.
Speedway coming up, a tough loss at Beech Grove. Game that they were leading late in the game, but then coming back the next day, as we talked with Coach Wannell, with a really good win at North Montgomery.
Yeah, I watched the Beech Grove game. They played really well.
I did too.
Yeah.
We had a few turnovers late in the game in the corner, but yeah, I agree. It's a pretty good Beech Grove team.
Yeah. Turnover by the Plugs out in front. Missed. Oh, he made the layup. Mason Warren with 2 there. Plugs are moving the ball here.
This is a veteran team, Cascade, even though they've not had a lot of practice. I've talked for a long time before the game with Coach, and wasn't overly concerned with the lack of practice time. Played a good Mooresville team Monday night. Nice back cut.
Yeah, really good play there. Kaiser with the 2+1.
Yeah, I watched parts of the Frankfurt game. There really wasn't much to see. The Cascade Frankfurt, they jumped up on them early and kind of had their own way, to be honest with you. But they were down pretty big margin against Mooresville on Monday night. And, nice comeback, actually led late in the game. They want to get up and down.
Yep. They had a nice season last year. Like I said, they were 15, 16 wins last year.
I think they're expecting a nice season. Not overly tall. But they're going to run at all times. Coach Wannell really concerned with our defense to improve. A transition defense. Good board.
Yeah, good read by Owen Seaver. Good play there. Really good job of getting on the offensive glass.
Owen not scoring very much on the season, averaging 3.3 a game, but boy, if he could bump that up to about 7 or 8.
Push ahead, Lund with the layup. On the floor, foul there. It's not surprising that Cascade likes to get up and down. Coach Carpenter was a heck of a shooter himself. So fun seeing him. Me and Coach Carpenter played together a long time ago. Good guy, another really good person. So excited to see him tonight. His teams are always going to be playing hard, always going to shoot the ball. So another 3 attempt. A little short there by Savini. Good pass. Savini attacking. Good bounce pass to Trebley. Layup for Brady Trebley.
Congratulations to Brady also. We talked a little bit about the football team earlier, but winner of the Mental Attitude Award in Division III. What a high honor. What a great honor.
And again, a great kid. He's known Brady for a long time. Really, really good kid. Again, happy for good things to happen to good people. A.J. Lund with a miss. Pushing ahead here. Cascade's really going at pushing the ball down the floor. Turner with 2 there. Not surprised here to see him kind of blitzing Metallic.
Not surprised at all.
Good shot fake by Lund. Savini pushes ahead, gets it back.
Nice cut.
Yep.
Great cut. First Financial Bank is proud to support the Speedway community. Banking is about neighbors helping neighbors, and it will always be that way. First Financial Bank, member FDIC. Yeah, it's very obvious they're going to get up and down. And then Coach Waddell talked about our transition defense. And, you know, you go into a game and, okay, these are the things that you're concerned about, A, B, and C. And C was offensively, and A and B was both getting back on defense, getting settled, and hitting the boards. And you could see by the first almost 4 minutes of the game exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah, they're really pushing the ball.
Yeah.
And,
they're
you know,
very athletic.
But yeah, I was going to say, good athletes, really good athletes. You know, that athleticism transcends all sports, and they're very strong and fast kids. That helps.
Yep.
Nolan Ward in the game for the Plugs, and Keller Sox, 2 sophomores.
And Keller had a nice game at North Montgomery there this Saturday.
Yeah, they're really doubling Metallic. Good move. Trebley with 2 more. And here they come again. I don't know, called travel, double dribble.
I'm not sure Coach Waddell is complaining about the travel as much as the contact that was made before the traveling occurred.
Well, we've got to do a better job of understanding that when we set a ball screen for Drew, they're blitzing him.
Yeah.
We've got to flash to him. We've got to slip more. He's got to refuse that ball screen a
and
little
they
bit.
have to call. I mean, hands up, get to the open spot. It could lend itself to a lot of easy baskets.
Rebound by Cascade. Good pass. Trebley with the finish.
10 unanswered now for the Cadets.
Lund. Good.
That's it. AJ could get a higher volume of shot attempts tonight just simply because of, you've talked several times about doubling on Metallic.
You know, they've missed some open threes too, though. We've dodged a few bullets here. Good pull up by Drew. Just a little short. Oh, good hands by AJ there. Really good job being in the passing lane. This is what we want.
That's the block. That's a bad. Just my opinion. I won't get a chance to see it. We might see it again here.
Yeah, I think those are always tough. They're bang bang calls.
Well, it's the hardest, obviously the hardest call that they got to make. I just thought he moved at the tail end, but not a lot of protests from the bench. So, yeah, maybe. I believe that was the first foul on Drew.
Yeah.
Drew dribbling into that situation had to know also one-on-one that was going to be the attempt. The attempt was going to be to try to draw a charge. So,
yeah, there's no one's going to really be able to contest him at that point.
No. Yep,
now we got to come to him.
You know, the other thing, we're getting Speedway, I say we, get ball on the sideline a lot.
Yeah.
You get a sideline in the corner. That's really what happened down at Beach Grove.
Yeah, you make it so much easier to trap.
Oh, absolutely.
TJ Turner misses the first one.
You know, I could see this Cascade team being a team that could be explosive, running off big runs.
Drew will shoot 2 on this one.
Yep.
Slow first quarter for him, but we all know he'll get going. He tends to do that a little bit. He tends to start a little slower and kind of get going as the game goes along.
You know, sometimes I reference to Purdue here, when they get stagnant a little bit, they get the ball out of Braden Smith's hands and let him receive the first pass and not initiate the offense. And sometimes that's not a bad idea to have somebody else initiate the offense, get him down low, run off a few picks, and run to the center of the court instead of to the wing.
Good job of making both of them, getting in our press here, too. I think we could give them a little trouble here. They've done a nice job of handling it so far.
Yep.
Good contest.
Wow.
Good shot. Warren with 3 there. Good contest by Kaiser, too.
Yes, that was a tough shot.
I think that's a charge.
Yeah, I would agree with that one.
Kendrick was trying to gather himself just a little bit too late.
That's 4 team fouls on the Plugs in the first quarter. Cascade with only 2.
Good. Continue to work defensively here. Good rebound. Good job of Drew getting back to the foul line. Good defense possession by the Plugs there.
And they're doing a pretty good job, knock on the table here, pretty good job on the boards as well. Drew from the line before tonight has shot 49 free throws in 4 games. The math would say about 12 a game. That's pretty good. And he's already tonight going to be at his fourth or 5th one here. So
he's such a matchup nightmare.
Yeah.
Good job by Metallic. We're back in our press here. Oh, good block by Nolan Ward. Plugs with the advantage here. Good pass. Good finish. Plugs tied 15 all here. Yeah, good bounce pass into Trebley with his 8th point of the quarter.
19 seconds, 15 to go in the quarter.
Good kick by Nolan. That's all right.
And that's the end of the first quarter with the score Cascade 17, Speedway 15.
The Speedway Lions Club is a proud partner and supporter of the town of Speedway in Speedway schools. The club meets on the 2nd and 4th Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m. in the Speedway Municipal Center. More information about the club and about joining the club is available via email at speedwaylions@gmail.com.
Shayna, really, I think, a very entertaining first quarter.
Yeah.
Both teams with some athleticism, getting up down the floor, good passing. very impressed by the Cascade team with the few number of practices that they've had. But as we mentioned earlier, a veteran team, they've been through this.
And we forget that, we ended their season last year.
Yes.
There's a little, I'm sure there's a little bit of them.
Didn't only end it, ended it bad.
Yeah. They were kind of expected to beat us in the sectionals last year, and we went out there and beat them at their place.
Good point.
So I'm sure, these are competitive kids, right? They're not used to losing, and I'm sure that left a taste in their mouth. I'm sure that, some of those kids had this game kind of circled, come back and get a revenge game, and it's another sectional opponent, so I'm sure they're fired up for that.
They always say, and I can relate to this, football guys coming into basketball, you can too. It always takes them a little time to get their legs underneath them because it's not exactly the same muscle activities, but so far I have not seen anything that would lead me to believe that Cascade, from a physical standpoint, condition standpoint, really is lacking.
Well, you got to remember, their offense runs about a play every 8 seconds. So
yeah, this may be slowing down, actually.
Offensively, Cascade they were really up-tempo with their wing tee. Yeah. So they had to be in good shape, a little better shape than playing a lot of other football teams. So maybe that helps a little bit. But you're right, they don't look like they really missed much of a beat. Good minutes by Keller Sox there, I thought.
Yeah.
Did some good job pressing the ball, had an assist or two. And Nolan Ward gave us some good minutes there, too. 2 sophomores.
And Coach Wynell's talked about this before, that we've got to lengthen our bench a little bit. Mm-hmm. That will come. That will come with experience, with close games. Need to get off that sideline, I think.
Yeah, or just don't send the ball screen to him.
Yeah. And everything seems to be going to that side, which most teams that are right-handed, that's usually where the ball goes, to the right side. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's a travel.
Wow, that could have been a wow.
Foul, but a travel too. Yeah. Either one. That looked dangerous from the get-go.
Yeah.
But, man, did Drew go up and get that, though, didn't he?
That was like no hope, I don't think. And you've mentioned it. The other players have got to make themselves available, make themselves open, and call for the ball.
Yeah.
And sometimes younger players, that's not in their DNA to do that until they get a little bit more experience, a little bit more confidence.
And I think sometimes you think you're open, but you're not. You're too far away. You have to go to him when he's getting doubled. Trebley with 15-footer misses. Offensive rebound by Savini. Savini's dad was a really good athlete at Cascade, too. Football, basketball, baseball kid, guy, teacher. I think he's at Cloverdale, Monrovia. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Murley for 3. Good.
Got it, baby. (19-18) Cascade.
Trebley for 3 from the corner. Yep, good push ahead.
Save it. Both teams all man-to-man so far. A little bit of pressing.
Yep, we're a little diamond of 1 here.
This case right here, that spin move.
Good move by Savini.
Perfect example where, even though they've had few practices, they're probably running the same press breakers as last year.
Yeah, Coach has been there 5 years now.
Yeah.
He was on staff before.
I believe coached the girls program for a while as well.
He did. Good player at Bethesda back before they were an IHSA school. May have won with the state championship.
I think they did.
Yeah.
That's it.
Kaiser with the first free throw.
Nolan Ward now, I believe, playing all varsity.
Yeah.
Can really be a key here as this season progresses, I think. Another guy off the bench. Should be White, yeah. And some skills. Athletic, obviously.
Yeah, he's a really good athlete.
Yeah.
Left-handed, he's smooth. Like I said, does some good things. Even that kick out on that last drive and kick, even though it was a little late, was a nice play by a big kid, I thought. So, yeah, I'm real excited. I know Coach Winnell's real excited about his future. I would be too. Oh, good catch by Kaiser.
Might get back.
Kaiser back to the foul line.
Foul number 3, Ryan Williams, his first, team's third. At the line for Sparkplug, shooting 2, Kendrick Kaiser.
Kendrick a chance to tie this game up. And he did just that.
Makes them both good. Plugs in a little 2-3 here. Our zone's been really good for us this year. Get a miss, good rebound by Nolan.
Get in, that's it.
Yeah, good move by Metallic. Still hard to stop in the open floor.
First lead since back in the first quarter. Yeah, you mentioned our zone. I think against Western Boone, that might have kind of been one of the differences. Just making them do something different, change of pace.
Good bounce
good
pass.
pace.
Metallic will shoot 2 there. You know, really like the Sox with the bounce pass there. Good at, you know, a lot of guys would throw that up. 6'7" kid. I'm not sure it gets there though.
Yeah.
You know.
And he was still running too. That would have been a way before your time. But Billy Packer, who used to do the games on TV with Al McGuire, one of his favorite things was, "That's a great catch," and sometimes those things are overlooked. And that would have been.
Yeah.
Substitution for the Cadets, number 22, Brady Trebley.
This is his first one of the night. Plugs up 3 though. And I like this little extended one guard out, just kind of making them work a little bit. Slowing them down a little bit too. Good fight both ways. Trebley comes up with it, puts it in. Sox with a miss. Not a bad move there.
Nope. Got to pick him up.
Yeah.
Can't hit a walk-in 3.
Well, he's missed a few, but he shot a bunch.
Yeah.
So
The film I saw, both the games, he's not afraid to put it up. He's a good shooter and a good offensive player. Popcheff and Dinn has been your trusted Speedway law firm for over 50 years, offering reliable, caring legal support to families and businesses in our community. Located at 5023 West 16th Street or online at popchefflaw.com.
Nice to have the band here.
Yeah.
Up the top, jamming a little bit. It's always fun to see them and have them play. And our band director, Miss Rubley's done a great job taking over from Miss Mole. So glad they're here. I always love the band.
Cascade first sectional was in 1965, and actually they won the sectional that year. And ironically lost to Speedway in the regional 74-54. They won 2 sectionals in single class, and since then they've won 4. 2 of them coached by Jason Young, who now is the Corporation Athletic Director at Avon, and Chris DuBois in 2005-2006. So they had a 4-year run there between 2001 and 2006 where they won the sectionals. Never have won a regional.
They had some good teams there for a while.
Yes, they did. They had a great run, which a lot of smaller schools go through that. And right now they're going through it, obviously, with the state championship in football. They're good in baseball. You just get classes, you stack those classes back to back to back. And boy, the referees are letting us play on both ends.
Yeah.
And that's okay to a point.
Talik with 2 more. Yeah, it's been a
spirited.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what they call it here.
I don't know.
Called that on Nolan Ward, I believe.
And that's only Speedway's first of the quarter. Sparkplugs will be shooting on the next Cascade foul for the rest of the quarter.
Savini with a miss. Italic with a rebound, and we're out and running here.
Got to get back.
Yeah.
.3:19 to go before halftime. Score 26 all.
Yeah, getting a little sloppy here, up and down.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Last minute or so, been a little bit sloppy.
Yeah.
But I think in a game like this, you're going to have those times. You don't want them, but
early, both teams are playing really hard. Good back door again. Kendrick with a second back door. Misses layup, though.
I think he was working on getting the foul, which is good, but wasn't able to finish it.
Trebley banging around in there. Come up with a rebound, no, good.
It's Wanell calling out a set here, slowed him down a little bit. Good call. Save your dribble.
Plug's got another set coming here, it looks like. Lund driving.
Kyle,
back
you
to
can
Merlin.
shoot it.
Ooh, just missed it though, right on line.
It is, but I would have full confidence in taking those shots.
Yeah. And I like the fact they had Drew setting the ball screen there.
Yeah.
Another miss by Cascade. Good driving kick to Lund for 3. Two good looks, so that's all right.
Yep.
Got to get a stop here.
Good hands.
Good
Good hands.
Kendrick pushing the ball
We
up
got
the
the
floor.
advantage here.
Yep.
No, that should be it. God.
Another charge.
I know we're going to have our technical people here to replay that. Looked to me like he wasn't completely square. Looked to me like he got him in the shoulder. Again, I'm 100 feet from the floor, so you can take that with a grain of salt.
I see it perfectly. And
was,
he tried to slide by.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was squared up.
Yeah. Well, it's just 3. You know, one of those 3 I'd like to be called a block.
Exactly.
But like I said, it's always one of those. It's a tough call, man.
And you know, the other thing is you have to adjust. If you know, and if you do several times, that's probably how they're going to call it every time.
Yeah, and adjust the fact that you know that Cascade's going to take charges in transition.
Yeah.
So stop at 5 feet.
Yeah.
Stop at 7, 8
Absolutely.
feet.
Jump stop, 2 feet.
But we had missed 2 kick-out threes. I liked going to the basket there, but I don't think there's anything wrong with shooting that little 5, 7-foot pull-up jumper.
Not at all.
Cascade moving the ball around a little bit against our zone here. Trebley drives, misses.
Should be, should be white.
Yeah, our ball. Cascade's gone a little cold here the last few minutes.
It's okay when the announcers say it's our ball. When the officials say it's our ball, then you start to worry a little bit. Minute 15 to go till halftime. 26 all. Very entertaining first half of play.
Got up in the air there.
Yep.
Oh, they did too, though.
There's a rebound here. Get a rebound.
That was a good job by AJ stopping. Get in there, Keller. Oh, just missed a good
Nice
follow.
follow.
Oh.
4 good.
Yeah, I know.
4 good. Nothing to complain about there a bit.
No, good possession all the way around.
And I believe the Cadets coach is calling maybe for 1. It appeared that way.
Yeah, they look like they're
in the games
spreading
I
out.
saw them play on previously on the IHSA Champions Network, they do this quite often. 5 count?
Close.
Yeah. Oh, timeout. We've talked about this before, but I am all for what they're doing here. Now, that might be the ceiling of the time period. It was like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
But get it down, call a timeout, run a set. You're going to be no worse, hopefully, if you're Cascade, no worse than a tie. I like this move all the time. I say all the time. Depends on how the game flow is going. But
Yeah, and you know, I think you're right. I think that 40, 45-second mark is about as long as a high school team can do it and do it well, hold the ball.
And so far, by watching Cascade, this reminds me of a team where when they get going throughout the season, ball handling should not be much of an issue. It looks to me like they can all handle the ball pretty well.
Yeah, they all seem to, they're kind of positionless.
Yes, Yeah, when I did the lineups to start the game, I really didn't know how to describe it. A little double stack on the free throw line here.
Yeah, a little stall now. They're going to get into their set here. Good shot by Ryder Williams there.
That time, and we're going to get a travel. I think we're going to have a second or 2 to go here. Coach Wanell is calling no, but I think the whistle blew before that shot came up.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it did. The official was right there. We'll see, but I would say we don't have the replay. I guess we would have the replay to go back. I'm glad we don't have to cover this for like 10 minutes like they do sometimes on NCAA. But .8.
.8, that's enough to
Time
catch
to get
and
it
shoot.
up.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a catch and shoot, right?
Yep.
Can't dribble with .8, but you can catch and shoot.
For those watching, I think .3 is like, see what happens here. Nope.
Oh, got to look, though.
Yeah, I did. All right, that's the end of the first half of play with the score Cascade 28-26. We'll be back in a little bit with the first half scoring and some comments about the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm impressed. Website.
At Linde Advanced Material Technologies, we believe young leaders are the future of our company. We proudly sponsor the Speedway High School STEAM Student of the Week. This week, Linde AMT, along with Speedway Community Television and Speedway High School Science Department, would like to recognize Sarah Numabunga. Sarah continues to grow her scientific knowledge and performance. She develops a deep understanding of the content while being top of the class in biology, bringing positive energy into the classroom every day. Sarah is a leader in labs and projects, helping her peers understand and work through the material. Linde AMT thanks Sarah for the dedication, curiosity, and willingness to learn. We wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. From Speedway to space, Linde Advanced Material Technologies, making the world more productive. And I can tell you, I have Sarah in class. She's a wonderful student. She sits in the front row. Great smile, great personality, extremely bright and hardworking. So, congratulations, Sarah.
Some quick scoring here in the first half as we watch some of the halftime highlights. Metallic leads the Sparkplug with 11 points. Kendrick Kaiser has 6, AJ Lund 4, Owen Seaver 2, Kyle Murley 3. For the Cascade Cadets, Ryder Williams 5, Mason Warren 5, Brady Trebley leads the Cadets with 10, Cody Savini at 6, and DJ Turner 2. As we're watching the highlights here, a lot of, I think, great highlights. Fast break baskets.
Like we talked about, really entertaining first half.
Yes.
Murley with the 3 there. Big shot for him. He missed a good look in the second quarter.
Just really impressed by the athleticism by both teams. And again, as you said earlier, you know, they win the state in football the way they did. You don't win it with non-athletes.
No, and like I said, it's been a really competitive, physical game, but not chippy at all. It's been really, really well played. Not, I can't say well played, but hard fought. I get it's the best way. And early in the season, you're not asking for well played. You're asking for kids to compete, play together, and try to do the right things. You see both teams doing that. So, really entertaining first half on a Wednesday night. We had a great student section tonight.
Yep.
Bands here. A lot of fun.
Cascade, a member of the Monon Conference, Greencastle, Western Boone, Southmont, Cascade, Crawfordsville, North Montgomery, and Frankfort. And of course, they're in our same sectional.
Yep.
Something a little bit about our sectional is here, Northview, obviously the defending champion. Northview right now in the Sagarin rating is rated 11th in the state and have been invited to the Hall of Fame Classic at Newcastle over the Christmas vacation. So very high honor for our team in our sectional.
They have some really good athletes. Their football program was really good.
Yeah.
Lost to Roncalli barely.
Yep.
All those kids play basketball. So success breeds success, which is good. Oh, drive.
That was a little bit.
Yeah. Charge again.
I'd like to see this one. Look, these are tough calls. Officials are having a lot of tough calls. It looked like I will call it an undercut, not intentional. We might see it later.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have a great angle on that one.
But there again, you mentioned before, we need to be aware of that. They're going to 4 for 4 now in charging calls, and they're not. It looks to me like that's probably going to be the order of the night.
Good steal.
Be careful here. No hard foul.
Yep. Good. Metallic with 2. Good job of turning defense into offense there. Our little 1-3-1 zone here.
Stay down. Don't need to jump there.
And there's Drew again with his hands out top.
Get a rebound here.
Drew again.
I say get a rebound. It's one of the things you played when I coached. A lot of those times those shots are missed, and all you got to do is follow it.
Just run to the front of the rim.
Yep.
Good ball movement there by Cascade. Yeah. Oh, missed the layup though.
You got by with him there.
I really like how active Metallic is on the point. Both our 1-2-1-1 press, our diamond 1 press, and our 1-3-1. He gets a ton of hands-on balls that turn into steals, that turn into layups.
When you're 6'8", 6'7", and long and active, that's tough to look over.
It is, but you know, with what he does offensively, you know, he could very easily not play that hard on, and he does a really good job of being active and having a lot of effort out there. And you see guys that are big that just kind of move and don't really attack the ball, and he does a good job of really being active out there. Cascade staying in man-to-man. Again, expect him to trap some ball screens here.
We get trapped on that sideline a lot.
Yep.
That's going to
Turnover.
Over and back. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say. I sitting up here, but it's going to come. It's not a surprise. It's like, gee, I wonder if we're going to do it this time. It's going to be every time.
The passer's got to see that.
Yes.
You know, they jump that down screen. Owen Seaver's standing wide open underneath the basket, and the guard, you know, is throwing it up to Drew on the wing where he's getting trapped by two guys. So, again, it's a combination of all of us just playing more together, a little bit longer,
and
stay on the ground. Good move by
it was
TJ Turner.
team's third already. We've only played not even quite 2 minutes here in the third quarter.
Turner makes the free throw. And here it comes again. And they're blitzing a lot of ball screens.
They're doing it not just on Drew Metallic. Nice. That was good. Get in there.
There it is. Good job.
Yeah, those are the kinds of possessions that can really build confidence. That's a
charge.
Yes, it is. That was.
I think Coach Winnell may have lost his mind if he
that
a block.
Yeah.
Good job by A.J. Linde. He's another one. He takes a lot of charges. He
Yeah.
does a good job of that.
I like seeing coming to this side.
Yeah, now they're starting to see it a little more. I think understanding that the blitz is coming, hit the roller. Good move.
Should be White,
Yep.
Got a post up. Yeah, it's like a run and jump on everybody in the half court, which I really like. I
do too.
Force the action, make them, you know, especially when you got 5 players that are probably equal. And
yeah, it doesn't matter if you get caught in a switch.
No. There we go.
Lund with another 2 from the corner.
Good to see him get going.
Yeah, it's good to see him can shoot some 2-pointers too.
Yep. Oh,
good ball movement. Yeah. That was a really good job of executing against our 1-3-1 zone. Ball never hit the ground. Yep. Murley off the ball screen here. Now they're not quite. Now they're just kind of sagging off the ball screen. Good job of giving different looks. Metallic for 3. Good rebound by the Cadets, and here they come. Good pass. Savini, 2 more there.
37-34, Cascade. Kind of back and forth. That could be. I'll quit trying to referee up here.
Good kick out, good swing. Good attack by Drew. Good. Good job of not settling there.
You know, you can just feel it.
Here's the thing. We got to
get back.
Yeah.
You know. I guarantee you, if Coach Ronell does a lot of film work, that would be one of the ones on the film immediately. Because that was his big issue, not issue, that was his big teaching point.
Yeah.
Before the game, talking about that.
They were working on practice this week. I walked by and they were working on some transition defensive stuff.
And I tell you what, this is a team that, if your transition defense can be good against this team, it can be good against anybody.
Yeah.
You are not going to have very many teams that get the ball down the floor as smoothly, cleanly as what Cascade does.
On the side here.
Somebody, there we go. It helps.
Good, Drew.
Roll.
Is that off of their foot or his? We couldn't see. Our student section was standing up, which is a good thing. Oh, behind you.
Yeah.
Good. That's good defense by them. Good anticipation.
How that happened.
Yeah.
Good play.
It was a really good effort play by the
Yes, it was.
Paul Shackelford, number 20, 6'1" senior. Just a lot of effort there by him.
Yeah.
You know, and I know this is a little odd, but with the way they're playing the ball screens, you almost want to go back to the same side.
Yes, yes.
Good finish by Nolan Ward.
I know what you're saying.
You're usually talking about taking the ball side to side, but against this defense, right, I think good move by Savini. Going back to the ball side would really help us here.
Let's say get out of the corner.
Yeah. Get a good possession here.
43-38. Cascade.
Good roll, Nolan. Lund for three.
Yes. Really glad. I know I keep saying it, but A.J. Lund, you can get him heating up here as the season goes. We're going to add a third scorer to the. It's primarily in the first couple of games. It's been a two-man scoring team.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
We got to box him out.
That was a.
Shackelford with two more plus one.
Yep, that was a breakdown.
Yep, I think Nolan just got caught kind of watching instead of turning and finding, but he's played really well. So
yes.
The thing I'm concerned about is, like you talked about, their ability to have spurts, and if we keep going up and down at this pace, I'm not sure that's the game we want.
Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, if this game gets in the 60s, 70s, it more leans towards them than us. So I want us to attack and do a good job, but also understand. Get in there. Oh.
Yeah, I know. Well spoken on that, because I know exactly what you're saying. And Coach Ronell several times here has pulled us back out to run a set to get us under control a little bit. But it's the second shot and the transition defense that we really got to be aware of here.
Drew misses the first one.
On the season I mentioned earlier, Drew had 49 free throw attempts before the game started, shooting around 78% from the line. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And I just keep believing that the more he plays, he didn't have a summer of basketball. I think people forget that.
Yeah.
You know,
he was injured.
He was injured. Yes. Yeah. So, you know, you're talking about a guy that plays year round, took off about 4 or 5 months. he'll get better.
Yeah.
He'll shoot the ball better as the season goes along. I have no doubt. I tell him that on the hallway every day. I'm like, you're only going to get better and play better. So,
yeah, he really could be like a 3, what do you call it, as far as scoring, perimeter, jump shots, and layups, obviously.
Good possession here. Take our time. Let's get a good look here.
Back, turn.
Yeah, we got to get back, find him here. Good play by Ryder Williams there.
Very impressed with all of them. Ryder Williams is a very good offensive player.
Yes, he is. And that's the thing about Cascade. I was talking to Coach Winnell. They don't have a best player. They have a lot of really good players,
Yeah.
Savini was their leading scorer last year. Trebley's been their leading scorer a couple times. The Ryder Williams kid's a nice player. We talked about him today.
VP Insurance works with a wide range of providers to find the right policy for your needs. Located in and serving the Speedway community since 1974, our experienced agents will work for you, not the insurance companies. With competitive rates and personalized service, VP Insurance helps you protect what matters most.
Good move. Metallic again with 2 more.
My guess is they'll go for, Cascade will go for 1 here, just a guess. Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think they are. I think they're just kind of, Now they are, yep.
Yeah. And again, I just think these are smart moves I see so many teams don't do this. And
deep 3.
now that was a bomb.
With 7
Got to
seconds
get board.
left, yeah. Oh,
Got time. We got time.
Oh, is he okay?
Oh. All right, end of the third quarter. Cascade outscores Speedway by 4 1/4. They lead 48-44.
Plugs, yeah, 48-44. Good third quarter, up and down. The American Legion is the nation's largest veteran service organization. Founded in Speedway in 1941, American Legion Post 500 is committed to supporting American veterans, mentoring youth, and community sponsorship. Located at 1926 Georgetown Road, the club room is open to the public with a full menu. More information about the Legion and Legion events is available at SpeedwayLegionPost500.com. American Legion Post 500, veterans serving veterans and the community.
Saying the Plugs, 4 of the first 5 games were on the road, but now we're at home. I don't even know when February 17th is, but that's our next road game.
Forever,
So,
yeah.
a lot of time here to improve, and Coach Winnell, that's all he talks about. We just need to improve. Every little practice, it's a little bit better. You hear the comment 1%. Every day, and boy, if you do that, by the end of the season, you're going to be pretty good.
Coach Winnell's in a discussion with the official right now, yeah.
Sparkplugs, we'll probably mention this again, but Friday night, boy-girl doubleheader with the Greenwood Woodmen. We will welcome Greenwood into the conference next season, even though they've been on our schedule for a long time. And Friday night, the Cascade Cadets go to rival North Putnam. I'm not real sure what.
Still don't know what's going on here.
Something that looks like maybe one of our players, I'm just looking at the screen as you're looking at it.
Everybody seems to be smiling.
Yeah,
like
well,
it doesn't seem to be.
That's a good thing.
Doesn't seem to be real intense
Yeah.
about what they're talking about. I thought maybe there was blood on the floor or blood.
Or perhaps maybe a delay game. I saw a college game just
Now
recently where.
They're addressing the student section right now.
Okay. Well,
Mr. Stocker's over there. But he doesn't seem too upset
No.
either, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. All right, well, we're back to basketball.
We're in the dark. Shane.
That's all right.
4-point lead, Cadets going in the final quarter.
Ooh,
Great,
good-
he's
yeah.
really good offensively.
Yeah.
Right?
That was a really good move. That 1 foot under control.
Yeah.
Good job of getting Drew in the post here with AJ. I like that. Really
I'm
good
a
job.
little bit confused on the score, too. Shane. Oh, color block on that. Find a little bit. It was 48-44, right?
Yeah, that's what I
free
thought.
throws somehow in there? But that was a two-pointer.
That was a two-pointer, yeah. Maybe that was the debate. Maybe that's what they were talking about.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a two-pointer. Now they have 51. Maybe we'll find it. And you know what? Coach Waddell's going to the scorer's bench right now, inquiring about something. I don't know what it is. Out of the way, Drew. I don't know.
Drew makes them both. Oh, back to 50 now.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we're all on the same page here. Been a rocky start to the fourth quarter,
Yeah, it
but
is. Get a rebound.
yeah, not the guy we want.
No.
But good rebound by
Yeah, it is.
them.
He just came through.
Yep, good effort by Trebley, unfortunately. Good job by the Cadets. Plug's got to come up with that one.
Cascade attacking the offensive boards a lot harder than they did in the first half.
Lund with the runner.
Oh, yeah.
Banks it in. Quick shot by Mason
Yes.
Warren, but a good one.
Lead up to 7 now.
Lund misses. Good battle by Seaver. Really good there. Get in there. Again, good job by
Yeah,
Seaver.
yes, it is. This would be a good finish here. It's always good finish after an offensive rebound.
Yeah. Good step through.
That's
good
it.
kick.
Better.
Get in there. Tough possession. Good
Yeah, it
possession
was.
by the Plugs,
Yep.
though. Got to hang in here. Got to get a stop. Plugs are in man-to-man. Missed by Ryder Williams there. Block.
Yeah, that's. I don't. We'll watch it again here. I really like the replay. I think the fans are complaining, and nobody never listens to the fans, but may have thrown his arm out a little bit.
I think it's a good call.
It was a good call.
I think it's a good idea by Ryder Williams to step there. You
Yep.
know, I think it's the right idea by him. He just wasn't quite set there.
Yep.
Because once, like we talked about, once Drew gets going downhill, he's a hard one to stop.
You know, we've mentioned this before, other seasons when we're playing, but I don't think you want to get behind this team with a minute and a half or 2 to go and they've got the lead.
No.
It looks like they shoot free throws fairly well. That's a tough shot there. They handle the ball pretty well. They could spread the floor pretty well. So 5:17 to go. In the next 3 minutes, we need to cut into the 7-point lead pretty good.
And it cuts out our ability to change defenses.
Yeah.
You know, and when we played well, we've been able to do those things. We've been able to play 1-3-1, 2-3 man. And you know, when you're down 7 or 8, you can't do those things. You pretty much stuck in man.
Yep.
Kaiser with the first one, misses, rolls off the rim.
We have not committed any fouls this quarter. That could be a benefit for us late if we have to have hard fouls.
Makes the second one good. A little man-to-man press by us. Good move by Mason Warren on the shot fake. He's made 3 threes, so kind of got us up in the air and then by us. Makes the first one.
Substitution for the Sparkplugs, number 11, Nolan Ward.
Lead is up to 8.
Yep.
Kind of getting to that, you call it critical point, but.
Watching this team play the first 4 games, and, they've done a good job of not folding. And,
I agree.
Beach Grove, there were some spots where you thought maybe they would get pulled away, and they didn't. We saw that with Western Boone a couple times. So I don't expect anything different. I expect this to come down to the end. Got lucky there. We got a little hand chuck. Cascade a little more patient now. No ISO here. They seem to be just ball screening here.
And they're going to, he's their best one-on-one offensive player.
Shackelford's down his ankle.
Yeah. We'll get a timeout. No one likes to see that ever.
At Linde Advanced Material Technologies, we're committed to supporting the community we've called home for over 100 years. From creating career opportunities, cheering on our local schools, we're honored to have our global headquarters here in the heart of Speedway. More information about Linde AMT and our current open positions is available at www.linde-amt.com. From Speedway to space, Linde Advanced Material Technologies, making the world more productive. Talc with miss on the first one there. Makes the second.
Yeah. Need some stops and some rebounds.
Good hands by Drew there. Read the back door.
That would have been a nice place for a three-point play.
Yeah.
Foul number 22, Brady Tremblay, second team's fifth.
And the good news here, Sparkplugs will be shooting double free throws from here on out.
Drew misses the first one again. Makes the second.
Down by 6.
He's already shot 14 free throws so far tonight. Right about his average. Cascade is playing a lot slower now.
Yep. Yeah, a lot.
Good move by.
That was a good possession by the Cadets.
It was a good job of dribble drive, kick, kick. Just kept putting pressure on us until finally Mason Warren with a drive in the end one. Misses it though. Survives. Push ahead.
Yeah, he's got a lane.
They're going to call a block there.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw he had a lane to the basket.
We're shooting again. We're going to be shooting a lot here. We keep attacking the basket.
to Kendrick.
Makes the first one.
Free throws keeping us in it here.
Yep.
Substitutions for the Sparkplugs. Number 4, Keller Socks.
That's it. Keep us around. 2-possession game.
Yep. Oh, steal by the Plugs. Good. Good drop
Good
off.
pass.
Yep, really good there.
And a good timeout by Cascade.
And exactly like we fought. We fought back.
Yep.
We got that 8-point and continue to stay with it. So it'll go down to the wire, I think.
Timeout, Cadets. 30-second timeout.
Good play by A.J. Lund there. Good job of jump stopping, being under control.
Now, I know we still got 3 minutes to go in the game here. It can go either way, but just kind of comment. Speedway's a team that's going to get better and better as the year goes. I think the bench is going to get deeper, which is going to help. And on the other side, this Cascade team's going to win a lot of games this year. Very impressed with how they play. And looking at their schedule, looking down their schedule, excuse me, they play Avon. That's a county tournament. They got Northview. That'll be a good matchup. That's January 24th. I think Edgewood was off to a good start. But going down, it's a lot of opportunities for wins. He's not going to stop. Yep. But there again, that's our third foul. Another coaching point here we talk about all the time. Make the fouls count. Don't give them fouls. Go for a steal.
Oh, that's our ball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go for a steal. If they don't call it, I'm not sure you saw that, but substitution makes sure that you
check in.
And sometimes it goes pretty fast. Down 4, Speedway is with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. I think Coach Wanell put an offensive team in.
Yeah. Right. They say I went off Drew.
Yeah.
Back to our press here.
If the case comes up, probably will. Speedway has the possession arrow.
Yeah, good. Keep our pressure up here. Solid pressure. Like you said, we don't need to over gamble, but
we're only down 4.
Yeah.
Take that.
Oh, he.
And one.
And one there.
Okay, he's doing a lot better job of going with his right hand.
Mm-hmm.
A big improvement. And just like that, we got ourselves a 2-point game. We're going to see how Cascade reacts here. We've talked about that. You've got to keep attacking, I think, and they've slowed it down here a little bit in the last 2 minutes. Speedway's going to call the timeout. 59-58.
Yeah,
Speedway
I think
trails with 2:14 to go.
Yeah, Cascade's kind of slowed themselves out of the game a little bit, and I don't think anything in particular. They had the good drive and layup, but since then they've turned the ball over a few times. And credit us, I think Kendra Kaiser's done a really good job. Got a steal on one end, gets the ball, tip, and throws it off of Savini on the other end, makes a layup, and it's going to come down to a possession or two here, down at the clutch. So excited to see how this thing finishes out.
It'll be, again, after timeouts, it's always to me interesting to see what coaches change. Speedway, I'm sure, will stay in their man. They may one time go to a trap, but we'll see what happens. Cascade, I'll be interested to see how they play offensively, because as you said, the last couple of minutes, they haven't pulled it out, but they've slowed it down a little bit. But that's when they were up by 7, 8 points, 57 to 49. That time it looked like a good move. But they've had some turnovers here too lately.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if they just come down and attack here and try to get a basket, or if they're going to continue to kind of try to make us work, which, like I said, last few minutes hasn't worked in their favor. But good this possession, you know.
Yep.
Oh, yep, got him. Oh,
fortunate there. Very fortunate. Very fortunate.
Yeah,
but they made us pay.
Savini with the layup there, yeah. Ryder Williams got up in the air and threw it in the middle of the floor. Good play by him by throwing it in the middle of the floor, not anywhere else. But
right. Under 2.
Game, yeah.
I think this might have been the directive.
Back door. Yeah, I think that. One coach excited and one coach upset.
That's generally what happens. If I were.
Really good backdoor by Metallic there.
It was. Still only down 1 possession. Oh, we got right through there. We got to get those rebounds.
Yeah. 3-point game. They're going to really probably look for nothing but a layup now. Oh, Savini turns it over.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Not much arguing. It must have went off of us.
Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah. The reaction of the players usually tells you. Savini is still in attack mode.
He is.
And another really good move,
yes, Yes, he is.
Yeah. 5-point lead. Plugs need to get a basket here. Not in a hurry, but still need to make sure we get to the foul line or score here.
Got 1 minute.
Good kick. Opposite.
Somebody's going to be open.
Yeah. Tough break.
Now they'll pull it out.
Yeah.
I think.
We're going to have to foul.
Yeah.
And a layup by Mason Warren there.
That puts the lead to 6 to 7.
Good move by
Kaiser.
Good.
Timeout.
Good. Now we can set up our press. It's not over yet.
No, not by a long shot.
No, I don't think so. Oh, we've turned them over a few times.
We don't have any. Of course, Cascade's only played 2 games, so statistics really probably wouldn't help anyway. But we really have no idea of knowing what kind of free throw shooters they are or who to try to foul.
Yeah, I think here you play for a steal, you foul after half court, something like that, or you play through a trap, try to get a trap, and then you foul after. I think, and I'm sure Coach Winnell's coming up with some type of game plan like that. But I think you try to get a steal first, and you don't want to put them immediately on the line. I think there's 5 points.
Yeah, as you said, once they get over the line, then you're going to have to foul.
Or like here, right here on the diamond. Get a good trap, see if you get a steal off the pass or the trap, and then you foul. I don't think we're in foul trouble. There's no. Oh, good job, Sox.
Okay, you're going to run the same play here, it looks like, but then the other side. Oh. What was that call? We got a foul.
Savini, yeah, he's going to shoot.
All right.
Savini hasn't shot any free throws tonight.
It looks like Cascade will put 2 people on the line. box out here.
This is the
Box
first
out.
one. Yeah.
Box out.
Makes the second one. 6-point game. Still only 2 possessions.
Oh, that could have been a block,
they're
absolutely.
gonna call that a
I
block.
just didn't get squared up. Boy, this must be the night of charged block calls. That's at least the 7th or 8th one.
Oh, yeah. You may be nice. They've called 4 or 5 charges. And
yeah.
yeah. Guys are having a good fourth quarter here, keeping us in the game. Shooting his 9th free throw of the quarter.
.57% on the season, so doing much better tonight.
Yes.
4-point game, 20 seconds. Oh, right there.
There it is. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that was, man, so close.
Right there. Now, TJ Turner shooting. He is 2 for 5. So far tonight. So
once again, you got to box out and can still go for a 2-point or a hard drive. Big make there. When you make the first one, the second one is always easier.
yes, it is.
Two big ones.
Yep, makes them both. Gonna have to get a 3 up now.
Yeah, now you.
Don.
I thought he blew the whistle. 68-62, Cascade leads with 7 seconds to go. And it looks as though they're going to go to a record of 2-1. Again, their win was against Frankfurt. Their loss was Mooresville in a very tight game. On Monday night, Speedway will go to 2-3. With a very good Greenwood team coming in here Friday night.
Yeah. Misses the second one.
And that's going to end it. Final score, Cascade 69, Speedway 62. We'll be back in just a little bit, maybe with some scoring and comments on tonight's game. Oh, wow. Be a little bit louder. Back here at Pollard Gymnasium tonight, where Cascades defeated Speedway 69-62. Shane, I know you've got some points, especially at least on the Speedway side.
Yeah, Germantown led all scorers with 26 points tonight, a little below his 30.5 average. Kendrick Kaiser with 16, a really good fourth quarter for us. A.J. Lund with 11, Owen Seaver with 2, Kyle Murley with a 3, and Nolan Ward with 4. Looks like Mason Warren and Brady Trebley were right around 15 points for them, along with Ryder Williams, who had a pretty good game in double digits. So Savini had another good game, too. I think he had about 15. So haven't quite added up all their points, but pretty even scoring from their starting 5. And like we talked about, pretty positionless, a lot of good guys. Savini at the end of the game, I thought, did a really nice job of attacking and getting some layups.
You know, I think if I were in the locker room, I think the thing I would be very enthused about and positive about, number one, I think we're developing a bench. I know early in the year we weren't playing as many people, and there were a lot of substitutions tonight, and kind of targeted substitutions, some offense for defense, some guys that can score easier than others. So I think that's one positive. And again, going back to Cascade is going to win a lot of games this year. I wouldn't want to put it on right now, but I think, as I said earlier, I lost it here. Last year they were 14-7, I believe, and with a lot of people back, and just the way they play, they're going to win a lot of games. So obviously you want to come out with a win, but it's no shame in losing to a team like this. But we'll see. Coach will be up here in just a minute, and we'll be back with Coach Wanell in just a couple of minutes.
And we're back here at Pollard Gymnasium, here with Coach Winnell. No, it was a tough loss, 69-62, but it was a really good battle, and I've been really impressed with your team this year so far of how they've just competed, and I know that there's some frustrating things and things to improve on. But what I've seen with your group and what has impressed me is that, they went down 7-8, and we talked about, well, you're at this critical juncture, but I didn't see any fold, any bend in your kids, and it just competing. So what have you taken from the first 5 games, and what you've seen as positives, and where's some areas that you're really working on improving?
I appreciate you saying that, because I felt like, especially in the Covenant game, we played a decent first half, and they came out and punched us in the mouth, and we just rolled over, and it was done, So since that point, we have really, since the preseason, I think we have identified that we're not going to win too many track meets. We have to play a defensive style of the game. In our first 2 games at all, we weren't necessarily executing that the way that we wanted to. So, over the last couple of weeks, we have just done a ton of transition defense, a ton of shell drill defense. I thought we had some spurts today. 69 points is just too much, for us. And we had some spurts, and they're an explosive team. They've got some guys that can score. I feel like, they have some lineups out there where they can reverse the ball, and every guy that can catch it can do something with it. And get around you and make something happen. So, I thought particularly down the stretch when we needed it the most. We called a timeout. I think it was 59-58, and I think from that point forward they out-executed us. I feel like our help side defense. At that point, you're scrambling. You might have to pressure the ball. At the end of the game, we were in 50 defense, so we got to get a count on the ball handler, right? But then the other 4 need to be in a great position to where that guy who is pressuring the ball, he might slip up and the guy get around him, right? But you've got to be there, and we didn't do a good job of that. I call it a knife through butter. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we never got the knife out of the butter, and it just advanced to the rim. And sometimes it progressed to a 3-point play in inopportune times. They shot the ball well tonight. I mean, I thought we did a decent job of trying to keep them off balance a little bit.
I thought first 5 games, I thought you've done a really good job of changing defenses and keeping people moving around. And I've walked through some of your practices, and I've seen you working on transition defense. And I thought you guys improved. There was a few spots, I think that you're going to get on film and you're going to be upset about, and I'm sure you saw them. But I'm really impressed with just the growth of the kids I'm seeing on the floor. And you're seeing Nolan Ward playing better, I thought.
He and Owen both. I mean, I'll tell you, both those guys, what'd they end up with combined?
Ward ended up with 4, and Seaver ended up with 2. But
6, but probably had close to 10 rebounds combined,
easy.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I definitely think so. And a couple they did a good job on the offensive glass. So real excited. Tell us a little bit about Greenwood. I know they're a very good team coming on Friday, but give us a little heads up. An old Mid-State Conference team, and
That's
now
right.
a new
From our days,
and now a new Hoosier Legends Conference team coming in next year.
They're these guys maybe on a little bit of steroids. You know what I mean? Like they got 3 guys that are, I want to say, above 15.
Yeah.
3 dudes. You know, like that. So again, they're a little bigger, probably a little stronger. Like when we were in school, they were 4A school. Now they're 3A. Yeah. This week they were ranked number 10 in the state. They went and lost last night at Shelbyville, so I would anticipate they fall out because now they're 4-2. But they're one of those kind of teams. Yeah. I mean, I think if you surveyed the coaches in our conference, I think they and Shelbyville probably Tri-West are guys that probably coaches think are in maybe a little bit different tier. Beach Grove athletically is right there with anybody. Yeah. But you know what I mean. But we just like I tell you, and I said this to the group in there, man. We shouldn't. We're going to be good. We're going to be fine. Yeah. Let's go out there and play. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I wonder, where our mindset is in terms of belief and but like to your point, I think it's growing because at Covenant, when they went on an 8-0 run, man, we turn on the bus. Yep. You know what I mean? So, I hate losing. I am mad right now. But I am having fun because I feel like they're a group of kids that, are humble. They're hardworking kids. They're coming in every day. We're not making excuses. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're looking at ourselves. We're watching film. We're being who we need to be, you know, in terms of accepting that and getting on to the next play and trying to get better. So, you know, we got a short turnaround, come home, you know, boy-girl doubleheader will be a good environment, that type of stuff. And really, man, we need a bunch of games like this.
Yeah.
You know, like we need games where we're going to play some good teams and we're going to see what we're made of.
Yeah.
You know, and tonight we saw some things where we could be encouraged, but then at the stretch, you know, we got to learn to win.
Yeah.
You know, we got to learn to, in the most critical times, to be tough-minded and make winning plays. And we're moving in the right direction.
Well, I can tell you, you know, coming from a guy that's watched Speedway basketball here for 40 years
Your
now.
whole life.
My whole life, yeah. And I'm not joking. 40 years I've been coming to this gym. Been real impressed with you and what you're doing with our kids and the program. Excited to have you, man, and excited to see where you guys are going this year and the future. So
I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here, man.
Be
I love
excited
it.
for Friday. Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you, bud. Go Plugs. Is that Russell Wilson?
Well, you know, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's game. Linde Advanced Material Technologies, making our world more productive. 2020 Eye Physicians of Indiana, the high-quality eye care patients deserve. The Speedway Lions Club, serving the Speedway community since 1937. VP Insurance, helping protect what matters most. And then we also have First Financial Bank. Banking is about neighbors helping neighbors, and it will always be. Member FDIC. Popcheff and Dinn, reliable, caring legal support for the Speedway community. We also have the American Legion Post 500 treasure hunt every Thursday, and it's open to the public with a full menu. And ISC Sports Network, local lives here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Our next stream will be December 19th as the Speedway girls and boys basketball teams welcome the Greenwood Woodmen to Morris Pollard Gymnasium. So we got a girl-boy doubleheader starting at 6 o'clock. You've been watching Speedway Athletics on Speedway Sports Network on SCTV.